This is the story of an organization that has made tremendous impact in transforming technical and vocational education and training in Ghana. It has proved through an integrated model that skills training is necessary for nation building. It has also proven that support to the sector is important to create sustainable employment leading to enhanced livelihood. In 1992, the Presbyterian Church of Ghana and the Protestant Development Services in Germany, now Bread for the World, conducted a survey to analyze the employability of graduates, especially girls, from vocational training institutions. This revealed daunting challenges of youth unemployment. An important output of the study was the Vocational Training for Females program, a non-governmental organization which is today an ardent advocate of technical and vocational education and training, promoting the development of social enterprises, and addressing women's employment issues.
What we do for these young women is that we encourage them to learn a skill. And in the schools where they are learning the skill, we try to make sure that the delivery is of a good quality. So we provide interventions to make vocational training quality. And then when these young people have come out of school or have come out of apprenticeship, we are trying to help them to establish their businesses. And then we are giving them what we call the soft skills, training in personality development, adding on to the training they have already received in the schools. And then how we can make sure that they transform the skills they have for the training into starting a business or being in employment. So for us, we are only providing value-added services, doing advocacy, providing social services, doing training, doing research to make sure that we enhance technical vocational education and training in Ghana.
The job placement and counseling component of the VTF program provides training to graduates in interviewing skills.
Due to the challenge in getting into wage employment, VTF has decided to help graduates to acquire skills in application letter, CV writing, interview skills, and workplace actors to be able to help those graduates to get jobs. VTF also places those graduates in employment, or they themselves, through the skills they have acquired, are able to get the jobs themselves.
After school, VTF gave me a training in how to write CV and application letters. And they also helped me in getting a job at Institute of African Studies, which I worked there for 1.5 years. After 1.5 years, I wrote my CVs and my letters myself with the skills I acquired from them. So I ended up in Angel Hill Hotel as a cook. Because of the help of VTF, the training and the skills that I went through, I was made the head of the kitchen in 3 months. Now as I'm talking, I'm the assistant chief of the kitchen. And now I earn an income, I'm able to help myself and assist my family as well. So for me, VTF is the best in training of the youth in development.
The large target group who were trained in the informal sector through traditional apprenticeship mostly need help to start their own businesses. VTF provides them with equipment and entrepreneurship skills training to enable them practically run and manage their businesses for growth.
Through the work we do here, the beneficiaries are able to be equipped with the capacities necessary for them to have the right skills, knowledge, and attitudes that are going to build them up to become successful entrepreneurs. We take participants through planning for your business, your enterprise, that exposes them to the nature of how they can deal with their customers, how they can go about communicating properly, and making sure the image that they portray to their customers are actually consistent to what they want to see themselves to be. The training is designed to enable beneficiaries to have time for their businesses whilst they come for the training at the same time.
Through VTF EST training, I've been able to expand my business. I've been able to employ one person. I've been able to get more clients. I've been able to have the patience to relate with them, no matter how difficult it becomes. And through that, they always go and come back. And sometimes I'm lucky, they also give me referrals.
First, I don't really know how to calculate some of my works. We just go to the market and buy our stuffs. We don't write it down, we don't jot it down. We just misuse the money. But under VTF, they made us to know. We have to know how to calculate our profits and then how to invest and then save money so that we can use them to buy some of our machines.
For the majority of graduates coming from the informal sector who have very low formal education, literacy and numeracy training is organized. This is expected to build their confidence and self-esteem to remain in business.
VTF started the literacy and numeracy training way back in 2003. The purpose for organizing this training was to help the school dropouts, the traders, dressmakers, caterers to improve their English language. It's a joy to see these young women walking in to register to participate in this training. You realize that some of them are not able to identify the letters of the alphabets at all. Some are also able to speak the English, but they are not able to write. You also realize that some are not good at both the speaking and the writing of the English language. So when they come in, they are assessed and we start the training for the first 4 months, depending on the level that you are. You come in once a week to attend classes, and you realize that within the period of their stay, they make progressive improvements. And in the end, you realize that most people walk out happy because their lives have been transformed. Because now they are able to identify the letters. Now they are able to express themselves in the English language. They are able to communicate better with their customers and even the general public. And they move out there with confidence to embrace the world of work.
I have a lot of clients. They are students from Nigeria. So when they come, they don't understand our language, and also you need to speak English with them. So I took this opportunity to come to these literacy classes to improve my English and also to improve my spellings and writing.
I lose a lot of contracts in my business because I cannot express myself well in English. When you go to somebody's office, if they give you the folder or something like that to see through, if you can do it, you need to read properly. You need to do everything by your own.
For my work, I handle a lot of customers. There are times that I manage to communicate with them. So when I joined the class, it has helped me. Now I can handle the customers and everyone that comes to me.
Now I can speak good English, not too well, but it's okay. And also I can write and also I can read.
I can speak good English a little. I can do a little writing, I can do a little reading. Thanks to VTF, we God bless them.
Microcredit is administered to support the micro enterprises through VTF support. The idea is that they must gradually move from micro to small.
At a point in business cycle, there's a need for capital injection to expand their business to meet the business trend and also to meet the demand of the customers. And so we saw the need to come to their aid. Then Macedonia Trust started. We began with 47 beneficiaries, and by God's grace now we have active membership of over 600 clients so far. And we have enormous successes with these beneficiaries. We have a lot of them who have now secured additional equipment to expand their business. We have a lot of them who have now owned their shops. We have few of them who have also secure this credit to address their family financial challenge.
I met VTF through a friend. She told me they help the young ones to start a business on their own. So when I met VTF, they gave me a sewing machine. I brought it home. After that, they said, oh, that's not the end. They will never end with us. They still have to put us through some training. So I went for the entrepreneurship training. When we were going through the training, they introduced to us Macedonia Trust. So I was saving money with them. And a friend told me about a man who gives out equipment. So I went back to VTF, Macedonia Trust office, and I told them, I've got a man who is selling a lot of sewing machines, so if they can help me. So I took a loan from them. Then I bought the machines. So now I have a set of machines here, which has made me a full fashion designer.
Constant follow-up is done to make sure that the businesses and the lives of the beneficiaries are positively affected by the support they receive from VTF.
I've seen so many lives of our beneficiaries being transformed over the years. Some we supported started from their bedrooms, and then within a shorter period of time, they are moved into containers, kiosks, and then stores. Recently, a follow-up or monitoring visit we did revealed in part on this graduate we have supported. We gave her a straight machine and also took her through the EST training, and then with follow-up, constant follow-up, she's now operating in a container and employing 2 workers. She's earning about 500 Ghana cedis a week.
At VTF, we practice what we preach. That's creating employment for graduates of TVET institutions. The program operates a hospitality unit. That's providing accommodation and catering services, such as lunch delivery service to individuals and organizations. This enterprise was initially started to offer attachment opportunities to TVET trainees as a way of linking theories to the practice in the industry. Now, it is a full-fledged micro-enterprise and also serving as an income-generating activity to the VTF program. The Network of Women Entrepreneurs, NETWET, is a platform to enable the emerging entrepreneurs to meet and interact, exchange ideas and experiences, and also learn about new trends in their trades.
In my line of duty as a gender advocate for the VTF program, I have come to realize that women in TVET have enormous challenges. And these challenges come to bear where especially these women are trying to start their own businesses and also at the same time managing their homes. That is why the VTF program seeks to empower these women through a lot of activities, even after they have completed with their trainings here. Some of the activities that are organized for these women include exhibitions. We also do a lot of workshops and capacity building trainings for them. It is therefore exciting to know that all these activities end up to empower these women physically, spiritually, psychologically, and emotionally. And at the end, they are able to be productive in their workplaces and are also able to manage their homes effectively.
I'm a beneficiary of VTF and also affiliated with NETWET. Through VTF, we've really been brought to a broader platform where you have access to lots of things. Through the program, we're able to be linked with EBWF, which is the Embedded Business Women Foundation of Ghana. And then we've been linked with Spinet, which is also a business group for women who are into fabric making, garment construction, and those who also import and export abroad. We've gone for lots of programs with Phage Ghana, where you are trained how to run your business as a professional. Because most of us went to VTF as novices, but when we went there, we were taught how to even have a business plan so that our businesses can have a roadmap. We know that from this step, we are moving to this step. We're taught how to run our business as Christian women, so how to manage and balance our business and then our family as well.
What I would say about NETWET is it empowers ladies to learn more about business, not only what they've learned, but to engage in different businesses as well.
Through this networking, I am now a secretary to another women's group, which VTF introduced us to.
In your lawyer be money by workshop my Yakasafa, our real my bisa and questions found. We also embark on social activities like walk, farm fair at the Botanical Gardens.
So all in all, VTF has been superb.
Weak institutional structures such as low teacher qualification, outdated curriculum, lack of equipment, training materials and tools, inadequate entrepreneurship skills training, guidance and counseling, among others, were challenges that affected the delivery of TVET in Ghana. To improve the system, the VTF program introduced a number of institutional reforms as innovations into the TVET sector.
I was involved in the development of the first ever set of entrepreneurship skills training manuals for use in the TVET institutions. We also developed mathematics books, the first ever, that were introduced to the TVET institutions. Afterwards, we also developed the consumer arithmetic book, which was a very practical guide to the introduction of concepts that businesses need to be able to set up and grow effectively.
We have just launched an entrepreneurship development book, which we think that is very necessary for vocational education, because we need both the vocational skills that we acquire, that is the hard skills, the carpentry, the sewing, the cooking. When we have done all this, we still need the knowledge that prepares us to move into business, and that is what entrepreneurship development is all about.
In-service trainings and upgrading courses in instructional and pedagogical techniques were organized for instructors to build their capacity to deliver the new programs introduced in the institutions.
Prior to the VTF program being introduced into my school, that's EP Training Center, the process of impacting the knowledge to the students was low, or it's not very good. So VTF realized that trainers should be trained, should be given teaching skills so that they can impact the knowledge to the students in a more appropriate manner.
Though I was a trained teacher, when I went to the skill training at Ebri, I learned a lot. During that skill training delivery, I learned a lot from there. So, and then I realized that it has also improved upon my own way of delivery and then doing a lot of things.
I have grown with the training that I've been receiving from VTF so far. Since 2004, it happens that almost every year I attend a workshop. And these are workshops that always help you to build on what we are teaching our students till now, and even personally. Let's take the guidance and counseling workshop. Personally, it helped a lot. And then I learned a lot of different new things that I didn't know earlier. And because of that, I was able to counsel most of my students, and I was also able to relate to them in a better way.
I'm very happy to be part of this capacity building program. It has impacted a lot in my life, and it has improved upon my teaching and learning.
The Presbyterian Center for Vocational Instructors Development, PRESERVIT, has been established as an initiative of the VTF program through the support of Bread for the World in Germany. PRESERVIT is the first CBT center to train the instructors through a holistic orientation into vocational and technical pedagogy. It is also the first center to develop hospitality programs in the CBT mode, exposing the learner to a wide range of specializations in the hospitality industry, with a hotel school concept in mind.
PRESERVIT
is the pioneer institution that has been established to champion this idea, to also put together programs that is going to see to developing the instructor who is actually the engine or the mechanism through which training is also being done in the various vocational institutions. And so, as part of our training, we have put together various programs that is intended to give our trainees or our participants a very gratifying experience of learning. We have started programs in training young ones and the youth who have graduated from the senior high schools and vocational institutions to practice in the various hospitality skills. That is front office operations. We're looking at the housekeeping. We're also looking at the food and beverage department. And so we have a center, and our training is also being done in what I would call a hotel, where we have the various facilities that will give learners on-hand training that will make them really understand whatever they do.
The Network on Technical and Vocational Education and Training has been established as a platform for TVET institutions to carry forward the advocacy role and also build social capital for the benefit of all member institutions.
Coming together as NETWET, network, common goal, common vision, common objective. We share ideas, we share challenges, we share good experiences. You see, I am doing this, you are not doing that. Is it helping me? It's not helping me. How are we going to get these things done to train the youth in the right direction? Good administrative practices. What am I doing that is making my institution progress? What are you doing that is retarding yours? Let us share. Let us help each other. And this had also been a great support from VTF to NETWET. For us to be seen and known by CODVET was one of the great successes we achieved as NETWET in collaboration with VTF.
I was in charge of the AJTC program for VTF at the school. AJTC stands for Attachment, Job Placement, Tracer Study, and Counselling. Attachment, what we do is to place students in the industry for work during the long vac or during vacation. Tracer Study, we trace the students after their training at the school. We go around to visit them to find out what they are doing with the skills that they acquire at the institution. I'm happy to say that all these things are supported or are sponsored by the VTF program.
What more do we need from VTF? God bless you and thank you very much.
The TVET sector in Ghana did not have any policy direction, and there were different ministries operating and managing vocational training institutions, with every one of them moving very much in their own direction. This is where the VTF program played an instrumental role through its advocacy activities to put pressure on government to pay more attention to TVET.
We want to create that awareness and also to advocate for policies that will make technical vocational education and training to the standard that we all require it to be. Because globally, nations are endorsing TVET as the way forward. We are talking about TVET being the master key, TVET holding the key to the future. We are talking about TVET holding the key to inclusion education. We are talking about TVET, having potentials to alleviate poverty.
People have been downplaying the role technical and vocational graduates play in our economy. To run any effective industry, you need the services of these skilled people. So it's very, very important, but they drive actually the workforce in the industry. Without them, there will be no industry.
In the year 2001, an advocacy group was established and a series of stakeholder consultation and lobbying fora led to the passing of the TVET bill in 2005.
On the side of advocacy, what we did was we tried to influence government to take action on technical vocational education and training. The first activity that we took upon ourselves was to meet government officials to talk about TVET. We had to go to the castle to go and talk to the then Vice President of Ghana, Ali Humama, about TVET and also about the policy on TVET and how it can generate into a bill and so into a law. And based on that advocacy work that we did, it facilitated the formulation of the TVET policy, and also it led to the development of the TVET bill.
A year after, the Council for Technical and Vocational Education and Training Act 718, was enacted. COTVET is an important organization ensuring effective coordination and management of TVET. Madame Comfort Intiamwa Mensah, may her soul rest in peace, will always be remembered for her energy, unrelenting efforts, and drive to impact the TVET sector positively. She was therefore nicknamed the Mother of TVET.
I want to pay a glowing tribute to Auntie Comfort Ntiamwa Mensah of blessed memory. Her dreams has paid off so much, and her passion for vocational training has really impacted positively and immensely on vocational training in this country. It has changed the mindset of the general populace. The schools that benefited from the sessions, the seminars, the in-service training she offered, the schools stand tall. The impact she made on the teachers and the schools themselves have paid off for the sacrifices she made. And I pray that those who have taken after her will continue to do the hard work that she did.
VTF had contributed greatly in uplifting the image of vocational and technical education in the country.
I employ all of you to join us in this endeavor because, as Dr. Agre said, if you educate a man, you educate an individual. But if you educate a woman, you educate a whole nation. The nation is our target. Come, join us. Let us travel on this journey, and you will understand the good work that VTF program is doing. Be part of it so that we build Mother Ghana.
The VTF story is indeed a story worth telling. It has shown that the marginalized, the vulnerable, the disadvantaged, who are mainly women and the youth, can be supported to come out of their limitations. It has also proved that technical and vocational education and training is necessary as it can transform individuals in the society to give meanings to their lives. In this way, the world can become a happy place for all of us to live in.
The nation calls on all the youth, no matter the gender or the place, to seek the knowledge and skills so well provided in many ways. matter.